This is Kim Newlove, host of the Pharmacist Voice podcast. I'm publishing one podcast episode per day in the month of November 2020 as part of a challenge called NaPodPoMo. It stands for National Podcast Post Month. November is National Podcast Post Month, and the goal of the challenge is 30 podcast episodes in 30 days. Today is Wednesday, November 25th, 2020. 25 down, 5 to go. This is a bite-sized episode, which I'm using to help promote my new online course, Pronounce Drug Names Like a Pro. You can find it at kimnewlove.com or visit thepharmacistvoice.com and click on the store button. The topic today is emergency preparedness. It can be hard to know when something bad is going to happen, so it's essential to be prepared. My son has a classmate with autism who lost both her parents this year. Mom died from cancer, and Dad died from natural causes, and she's an only child. This young lady became an orphan unexpectedly. No one saw it coming, and it was a crisis. She takes medication every day, and it took a few days to get everything figured out. She was unable to communicate her list of medications to anyone. A medication list would have been really helpful. You'll be happy to hear that she's doing really well with her new family, and everything is going to be okay. If you're a community pharmacist listening to this, you probably do comprehensive medication reviews all the time. Helping your patients create a list of current medications is part of your job. Thank you for all you do. For all the non-pharmacists out there, you can make a list of your medications and help those you care about make one too, especially aging parents and children. What does a medication list look like? It's pretty easy. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. It can be as simple as a piece of notebook paper with your name, your date of birth, the name of each of your medications, the strength, the directions, meaning how you take it, and the reason that you take it. If you want to, you can even add the name of the prescriber and the name and phone number of the pharmacy that fills your prescriptions. Medication lists are important, and so is knowing how to pronounce the drug names and recognize them as a listener. Medication lists are great for routine checkups with healthcare providers as well as emergency situations. Plus, patients can take a medication list to the pharmacy so the pharmacist can check for problems like allergies, therapeutic duplications, and interactions. Getting everyone on the same page is very helpful. Just like my son's classmate, you never know what's going to happen, and being prepared is essential. The Thanksgiving holiday is this week here in the U.S. Families are reconnecting. When you're together, make sure to check up on the ones you love and help them prepare for the unexpected. It's not a fun topic, but it sure does help. Let's wrap this up. It's essential to be prepared for emergencies. Having a medication list is important, and knowing how to pronounce drug names and recognize them as a listener is helpful too. If you need help pronouncing drug names, check out my new online course, Pronounce Drug Names Like a Pro. I teach brand and generic drug name pronunciations. The focus is U.S. adopted names. Those are generic names here in the U.S. Be safe, and if you're in the U.S., have a great Thanksgiving holiday.